Hey, what's up, guys? So I have a match, and this one is an Ubers match, and I had real fun with it. The outcome is really cool, so stick around. This one was against one of my friends, Brendan. They finally found me, or TFFM. So we had two matches. I'm gonna upload that like tomorrow or something. But he leads off with a Butterfree and Ubers, and I was like, what? You don't bring a Butterfree to Ubers. But he has a sash, and he's a sash lead with, sleep powder. So he's gonna put me to sleep, and he's gonna die to sand because sand is sand, and you get damaged by sand. So yeah, he brings in his Mew, and I have to switch out because I can't do anything. And even though Tyranitar gets a special defense boost, I don't want to take an Aura Sphere at all. But then he sets up, so he has Rock Polish, and then he shows me Swords Dance, so then I'm thinking he's one of those baton passing Mews. Um, Too bad for him that my Arceus has Roar, and that I can just phase him out into something else, and pretty much cancel out all of his stat boosts. I roar him out into a Mewtwo, and Sand is up, and this is a specially defensive Arceus. Well, not really. Well, it's meant to take special hits, but I have no EVs in defense whatsoever, so I'm kind of glad, or I'm kind of surprised that Arceus, whatever you want to call it, took that side strike pretty damn well. So it's kind of looking like a 3-hit KO since he did like not above, lower than, below half. Um, Kind of looks like he got min and max right there. Second one being min and the other one being max. But he's gonna take me out in 3 turns, and I get to burn him. And burn with Sandstorm damage recoil is gonna take him out right here. So that means it's a double down, and I have to bring in something. Predicting, well, not really predicting, but it's a blind switch, okay? So he goes into his Hitmontop, Technitop, because I didn't see Intimidate. Fake Out does a lot because, even though it is resisted, it does a lot because Excadrill sucks. Nah, I'm just joking. I like Excadrill, especially in Ubers. But it gets KO'd by Technitop, so whatever. um, I bring in Rayquaza because I know I can pretty much KO this thing and take advantage of its lower defensive stat. But then he brings in a Chansey, and Chansey in Ubers is viable. It can take hits pretty well with HP, and if it has the Violite. So Dragon Claw is going to be a 3-hit KO. So I Swords Dance up, so it can be 2 hits to KO. But then he paralyzes me, so I was like, fuck. What do I do? But I stay in because I just really want to KO this Chansey, and I don't want it to get in the way. So I don't get paralyzed, which is good. That just means Chansey won't be soft boiling every single turn. And yeah. So he goes into his Garchomp, and I'm just gonna go for the extreme speed because Rayquaza is paralyzed and I pretty much have nothing for it. It's crippled already, and I'm already at +2, so there's no need to waste a +2 extreme speed on a Garchomp, and it almost KOs, which I found very sad. But he has rough skin, and that's kind of weird. But I guess I don't get any misses on my attacks. So I go into my Shaman, because, well, no, it's not Scarf, never mind. It's Subseeding. But I do take an Outrage. I kind of thought that I wasn't going to, and my last poke was my last 2 pokes were Palkia and Tyranitar, and I didn't think that Palkia would have taken an Outrage because it is super effective and whatnot. but it's gonna be a double down because sand. And then he goes into his Hitmontop because it has the fake out, and fake out does a lot. So that means Ubers are frail, like an old man's dick. Quoted Jack right there. Um, so I go for the Hydro Pump. He switches out, not wanting to take a hit because it is Lustrous or boosted plus stab. So Mew doesn't take that too well, and he sets up something. I think he did. I guess he doesn't have any moves. I'm guessing because he's just going for Rock Polish. Um, so I'm just gonna KO him with another Aqua Tail because Sandstorm isn't enough to take him out, and that's pretty much it. The other poke that I have is a Tyranitar, and Tyranitar is asleep, and that sucks. So, yeah, I take out his Mew, and he brings in his Hitmontop, and guess what? I think he gets a crit, which really doesn't matter at all because he could have fake out Mach Punch, and then right here I have Tyranitar. That's 4 times effective, and I'm gonna get KO'd by a 4 times effective Mach Punch. So that's gonna be the game, and yeah, lesson learned that you can use lower tier pokes and Ubers, just use them effectively. So that'll be a good game, and check out my friend. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, aloha.